o'clock newscast, we introduced you to Jeff Samford, a self-employed father of two who underwent that double hernia repair surgery last year. Now, beforehand, he received pre-approval from his health share. He sat down with the surgeon and a billing representative at Henrico Doctors Hospital. He asked questions and he felt comfortable this common procedure wouldn't break the bank. But despite doing his homework, Samford still received that enormous bill. Our Melissa Hippolyte takes a closer look into why that happened in part 2 of this Problem Solvers investigation.
When Jeff Samford learned he needed an extremely common outpatient surgery, he did some research.
A little bit of due diligence said that this is probably going to cost in the neighborhood of about $10,000 to $12,000 all in.
The double hernia procedure at HCA's Henrico Doctors Hospital lasted 91 minutes. He was home within hours.
But then we received a bill from Henrico Doctors for over $116,000 for outpatient surgery.
You heard that right. $116,000.
I first thought it was an error. I'm like, there's no way that this could cost this much money.
Among the charges, $45 for an oxycodone, $1,700 for scissors, and more than $18,000 for 2 kits of 10 milliliter Tacil topical. A quick search of drugs.com shows they charge a little under $700 for 1 kit, meaning HCA charged Samford 12 times that amount.
I was dumbfounded then, and I'm still dumbfounded.
Samford's Christian Health Share agreed to pay $50,000 toward the bill.
I kind of look at them and ask, how do you justify that?
Leaving Samford to cover the rest.
It can't be justified.
Health attorney Jill Henkin with the Virginia Poverty Law Center.
The bill did look to be extreme.
But we wanted to know if that's just what a double hernia procedure costs in Virginia. So we reached out to Virginia Health Information. VHI collects healthcare data from around the state so consumers can compare prices for various procedures. They told us hospitals and doctors typically get paid roughly the same amount for a single or double hernia surgery. Their numbers show HCA's Henrico Doctors charged the most in Central Virginia for a hernia procedure in 2016, with the median coming in around $47,000. Bon Secours Richmond Community billed the least, around $22,000. None of the numbers even come close to Samford's bill of $116,000.
It doesn't make any sense. Where's the regulation in that? Where's the standardization in that?
But Jennifer Obenchain with the Patient Advocate Foundation says it's perfectly legal.
Can hospitals charge whatever they want for procedures?
Unfortunately, yes.
So 0 caps when it comes to a hospital charging the patient for a procedure?
Correct.
Especially in this case, because Samford does not have a traditional insurance plan. Instead, he pays into a Christian Health Share.
You're not getting the same protections that you would with real insurance. In fact, the hospital is treating this patient as they would treat an uninsured patient. Uninsured patients get the rack rate. They get the full charges from hospitals rather than the negotiated rate that hospitals have with regular insurance plans.
And can you explain why the hospitals would agree to the negotiated rate with an insurance provider, but yet charge somebody that was uninsured or participated in a health share so much more?
The simple answer is that they can do that.
Even if Samford doesn't have the funds to just write a check for thousands of dollars, Henkin says the hospital can still make money off of his debt.
They would sell the debt to a collection agency and maybe, let's say, even 10% of it. They'd pocket $7,000 and they're done.
A scary situation.
It's been a constant point of frustration, to say the least.
Samford hopes to avoid.
The stress, the strain of understanding what is this going to mean for us? What is this going to have a black eye on our credit?
We asked HCA about Samford's bill. They sent us the following statement, quote, "We are dedicated to serving our patients and are committed to assisting with individual matters until they are fully resolved." For more information about what recourse Samford has, if any, when it comes to fighting this bill, check out this story on our website, WTVR.com. Working for you, I'm Melissa Hippolyte for CBS 6.
Now, Jeff Samford has since filed a complaint with the Virginia Attorney General's office. Guys, that's an optional process where HCA could choose to participate or not. So there's just no telling whether or not this is going to be resolved.
So HCA says in that statement that they're concerned about the well-being and health of the patient. If I go there for a procedure, will they not tell me, hey, Bill, you're going to be charged as an uninsured patient? It's going to cost $116,000. How did they not tell him that when he met with them?
Yeah, he met with them, and the representative said, well, we usually charge $300 up front, so kind of like treat it like a copay. He says it was treated as insignificant. A lot of folks that I've talked to, just in general, when they've tried to call billing offices, not just with HCA, but other facilities around the area and ask for an estimate, they're often told, oh, we can't tell you that because we don't know what all is going to happen in the operating room or what you're going to need.
So it's so scary when you think about it. There's really nothing you can do.
It could truly happen to anybody. Absolutely. And now this is the first unfortunate story that we have not been able to resolve with our Working on Your Bill series, but we still are hoping that you guys will send us your surprise billing details on our website. Tell the problem solvers about your situation going to WTVR.com/yourbill. We'll do our very best to look into it and see if we can help.
Great stuff.